You ever felt like your marketing is just this giant maze? You're walking down one path, it looks promising, and suddenly you hit a dead end. So you backtrack, you try another route, and before long, you're exhausted, frustrated, and second guessing everything. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about how to get out of the marketing maze so you can stop guessing and start growing. Hi, I am Tim Fitzpatrick with Rialto Marketing, where we believe marketing shouldn't be difficult and it definitely shouldn't be guesswork. So, I'm super excited to dig into this with you because so many of the people that I talk to are stuck in the marketing maze and they're not sure how to get out. They're not even sure why they're stuck in the maze. I'm going to break that down for you in this episode and hopefully you find it helpful. So, first off, why does marketing feel like a maze? The problem isn't effort, it's misalignment. It's a sequencing issue. Businesses do lots of marketing stuff without a unifying strategy. Some of the common signs that you might be in this place are random acts of marketing with no plan. You're constantly chasing shiny tactics or trends. What's the latest and greatest with marketing? Or you're feeling like competitors are pulling ahead despite your hard work. It's like wandering a maze without a map, and every turn feels like guesswork. And like I said, when you're here, it's because things are out of sequence, things are misaligned in your marketing engine. So, how do you get out? First step is you focus on strategy first. Strategy is the fuel for your marketing engine. Without it, if you just picking tactics, you've got an engine and you have no fuel, and that's never going to work long term, right? So the first thing we need to do is we need to focus on strategy. It is the fuel that powers the engine. Within strategy, we need to define who you serve. What's the market, the target market that you want to reach, and who are the ideal clients that you want to work with within that market? What problems do you solve for those people? What outcomes do you help them get? And how are you different than everybody else that they may come across that does what you do? Okay, without strategy, it's like trying to drive a car with no gas, and you're not going to go anywhere. So we've got to get clarity on your ideal clients, your message to that market, and what you're actually offering that market. That's the fuel that's going to help you navigate the maze. The second thing that we need to do is we need to plan. Planning is where we pick the parts and we start to assemble your engine. You've got fuel, now we need to pick the parts, right? What marketing tactics are you going to use? What channels are you going to use? Okay, we need to identify 2 to 3 marketing channels that matter most instead of spreading yourself thin. So many businesses feel like they need to be everywhere. With marketing, you don't. There are plenty of successful businesses that focus on 2 to 3 marketing channels and tactics. So you don't need to be everywhere. We want to replace random acts of marketing, and throwing stuff up against a wall and hoping something sticks with a repeatable plan that builds momentum. So within planning, we need to pick those parts, pick the channels that you're going to use, and figure out how you're going to start to generate leads. You need to have a process in place for how you're going to convert and nurture leads. Right? What are you going to do to nurture those people that aren't ready to buy? And when people are ready to buy, what's your sales process to get them from being interested to becoming clients? And then once they become clients, what are you going to do to retain those clients and generate referrals? That's what we're doing in planning. You've got to have planning. Okay, so we talked about strategy is your fuel, planning is your parts. Step 3 is you got to have a leadership. Leadership is the mechanic. Okay, leadership is that person that is tuning and optimizing your engine, right? Even with fuel and an engine, someone needs to oversee the performance of it. A lot of B2B businesses lack that internal marketing leadership. So owners are left guessing, right? They're left without a plan, they're just throwing stuff up against a wall, hoping that it sticks. Leadership keeps the plan on track. It measures results. It oversees implementation and execution. And as you take action on your marketing, that leader, that mechanic, optimizes the engine on an ongoing basis, right? And makes those adjustments along the way. It's those little adjustments to optimize that make a huge difference in performance. Right? It's like having a seasoned mechanic tuning and adjusting your engine along the way, along your journey and your path. Right? So I hope you're seeing how you've got to have all 3 of these things. If you don't, there's no way that you're going to have a consistently performing marketing engine. Something is out of alignment or something is missing and it's not going to work well. You've got to have all 3 of these things. So let's just quick recap, quick takeaway here. If marketing feels like a maze because your marketing engine is out of alignment or it's missing elements, with strategy, planning, and leadership working together, you stop wandering and you start moving forward with confidence. Right? You are not the problem and you don't have a lead generation problem. A lot of people think they have a lead generation problem. The problem is the marketing engine, the lack of a well put together, well aligned marketing engine. That's the problem. It's not leads. It's a marketing engine problem. And if you want to get out of the marketing maze, you got to start focusing on and building a marketing engine. Now, if you want help with this, reach out to us over at rialtomarketing.com. Be happy to chat with you. But a simple next step, right? If you are stuck in the maze and you're not sure what's working or what to focus on next, take our free marketing engine scorecard. That is at marketingenginescorecard.com. Marketingenginescorecard.com. In 2 minutes, we'll help you evaluate the 9 areas of a supercharged marketing engine so you get clear direction on exactly what to fix first. Super helpful. Like I said, less than 2 minutes. Go take advantage of it. I appreciate you taking the time to listen or watch. However you're consuming this, thank you. I appreciate you. And until next time, take care.